see the Viego. I don't think he's as good as these teams value them to be. So much of it happens in the team fight, not so much in the early game. It's not been well loud, has found their true strength. Another thing is, you've just created an insane scary wombo combo on the enemy team.
He's going to struggle with that as well. Now, at least you do have a good amount of counter engage, like from Tinones yourself, but hold on.
Level 2 does get hit, the Ignite goes down, but I feel like Slater really wanted to fully commit to that. Now they can fully turn back on. Hello, Slater goes fully in, but I don't know if he's going to be able to get killed down. I think Root should be able to walk away. And that's going to be just a nice little turnaround. It felt like GAM could have had it, but Loud.
Counteract is playing the bot end.
Yeah, they're going to try and see if they can go for a full dive here. It'll be difficult going up against Robbo, but they're going to be able to get him fully taken in. Good flash there by Kiaya.
GAM are able to get away from that one on the bot end.
Yeah, we see them now going a bit aggressive on that top side. Still a bit of damage here, but yeah, I was going to say, I don't think the Renekton really wants this one here. The flash forward, he gets overheated, he has enough damage! And that top lane matchup is really going in favor of GAM now. Croc trying to equalize it out, he flashes forward just to confirm it, and will be able to trade it back 2 for 2 on the board.
Tinone's now up here though as well, just to make sure there's going to be a case of if Levi can try and find that success to skirmish around the top side. You can see Loud kind of realizing that, like, we will take this dragon nice and early. Just about. It is a little bit more cautious because as that minion wave comes in, a lot of the damage is gone from the Q, so we'll have...
Flashing, get the W, and now we can see a bit of a move on the top side. The equalizer not going to be utilized just yet. Kiaya knows he's dead. And that's just Katsi not really in position to help because Levi was on the Dragon, or sorry, on the Rift Herald. Now the Pop Blossom come out. They're going to get a flash out from the Orianna, and everyone's a little bit isolated. Do they get the Rift Herald? That is the question.
Nothing you can do about it.
Yeah, I thought he might flash forward initially to try and get more Q isolated, but we're into the fight. Caddy's gone.
Caddy is dead. Root picks up any way of stopping the stack. And this is the thing as well. You started the stack so early, 7 minutes. You get the next one basically off spawn. You're looking at it.
Off there, kind of bitten.
Oh, he's committing though, because he's got the Q, the isolation! And he gets himself the 4.
There's a lot of damage that can come through quite quickly here, so you do have to be very, very careful. As now Rift Herald in mid lane.
We get a tower, we get a dragon. There's nothing to do really outside of just walk away. If they get the tower, sure, it was an equal trade in their sense for the towers, but now you are on Ocean Soul Point at 18 minutes. That is a 23 Ocean Soul fight. Yeah, it is. An immediate flash has to do like Kiaya, but he gets caught out anyway, and they go straight in with the assassination. Kiaya trying to save the tower if he can, but already just walking to the lane in arguably the safest position to go for. He wasn't cheating. He went the long way around, and he still lost something.
Look, the only place that's safe for GAM is their own base, and Robo's just ignoring them.
They use the TP on the tower that's going down. Why are you doing this, GAM? You can't fight that.
This is the part of the game that Loud are better at. The post 20-minute mark is when they come alive, and Caddy's feeling it.
Caddy is feeling it. He's feeling the pressure as well. Double knockup comes in on top of it. They get the tangled barbs down. Levi forced to flash away. That's a TP coming in from the Rumble just to run away because he realizes he has no business being here. You have no reason to ever take these fights, and Loud.
Yeah, basically Loud say, can we have it? And GAM just have to say yes.
Yeah.
There is nothing they can. Slater and Pallet gave the freeze. Croc was in a position to just continue letting Root and Seos have that freeze. Root getting...
They do get a hook on, but it's only on to Seos, so the Rakan's going to be able to walk away. Doesn't even use any of his cooldowns. They're looking for something. They're waiting for something, but that something is just not going to happen. And now they're getting turned on because they realize they've overstepped. Robbo's on a flank, and they can start to pinch in. The equalizer comes down to try and stop anyone from moving in, but Robbo just gets himself into the stopwatch. The Pop Blossom of Tinones signs the death warrant here with the ultimate. Loud get everything. GAM have
just being a nuisance, just being annoying, as they will continue to push forward.
Continuing to push, they'll get it on all lanes. They might not end the game just yet, but they've still got Baron for 10 seconds. They are going to do some serious damage right now. They'll get themselves at least 2 inhibitors, and honestly, they can go back, reset, spend all the gold, put your T's down, dot your I's. You've got all the time in the world, and you have all the advantages as well.
Yeah, there's just nothing left for you here, GAM. I'm sorry for you, but when the early game...
They are feeling good.
They're about to feel a lot better as they're going to go under here.
He's going to go in, but they've actually been able to catch out Croc, and he's not gone down just yet. Now he has. Robbo does have a GA, but he wouldn't like to use it just yet. His Maul gets used, and there's going to be an equalizer to try and stop them all. They get the knock up here, double down. The Feathers come in, and Root picks up a kill. Hulk comes out, Root shoots himself right into the backside. Triple go for the Kai'Sa, looking for a little bit more as well. Not quite able to get the last few auto attacks there onto the Xayah, but will turn and burn for the quadra kill, and they have to die. They have to die. dive it. Give him the penta. You have to go for it right now. Otherwise, we're not going to be able to get it on day one. He's got a couple more seconds. They're looking for it. They got the inhibitors down. They got the Nexus turrets as well. Finally, here they go. There's Slater with the stopwatch. Finally, they go in under the turret. It is going to be a pentakill for Rouse.
What a way to enter the world stage, a pen. But on the opposite side, that's another pick that can cause some serious issues. Great ball delivery, messes up entirely these dive compositions because you don't know what way is up when the darkness comes in. And I think for Loud,
cool, calm and collected here from GAM. Better start overall for sure. They are coming out on top a little bit. There's first spawning in 30 seconds, but the pressure for GAM does feel... Oh, nice little move. I was going to say go completely on it. You mentioned it earlier. They wanted to punish the
for Kiaya as well because no flash, and here comes the dive.
I mean, he's already used his ultimate just to try and clear it off. They'll get the second plate to come in here. The stun comes down. The knockup is good. He finally gets himself away. The root is decent. Can they get the damage? They can! Root picks that one
it off incredibly well. Problem is, though, Brock needs to be top. Has the ult if he can get in here.
Yeah, he does indeed. The kickback is good. The Magna Storm, but again, it's still a Cassante, so he's going to be able to be just fine. He has so many dashes and flashes. Now they've used two different things. There's the CC buffer coming in. Pallet's in a little bit of trouble. Flash comes in, trying to get himself away from it. Robbo is saying, bring more! Bring everybody! I'll take his all on! The ultimate finally comes in!
TP into the tower, though, so they're kind of missing their window of opportunity here.
Here we go, Croc looking to get caught on with a flash away. So Pallet loses his ultimate, gets caught out. They're going to get him right up on top of the wall. He's nowhere to go, and he is taken out, but they've taken down the jungler as well. The all-out comes in to bring the Renekton right back into the hands of the Xayah as she tries to put down the feathers to get this damage down. A flash away from Kiaya gets him out of that fight, but you've lost your jungler now on the side of...
I think they can burn this, actually maybe not. TP from Tinones as well. Rout really wants to get in here.
He got in, he gets himself the vision right there as well. They're going to try and jump straight on top of the Lee Sin. The flash kick is good, but it's not good enough. Tries to see if he can move away. Excuse me, he uses flashes there. Only got him right behind on the ward hop. And now the Dragon is taking so much damage. There's a bit of a charm on the Robbo, but he's taking so much damage, he's going to get taken out. That is the question. Slater wants to go for something right now, but it's going to be so difficult. It's a little bit of a strange situation. There's going to be the stride breaker. As you can see, Croc goes a little bit too far forward. These AD carries are the ones that are trying to be set up for success.
Gets caught out, but the Nocturne ult actually means that this kick isn't seen by anyone, despite how good it was. And Catty could have actually gone for the flash, or gone for a charm, tried to see if he could have got the kill, but wasn't really in the position. But at this stage, Robo's out. You get the Dragon. Just call it a day.
Yeah.
There's no need. No ultimate on towards the Orianna, and I think that's where they were like, oh, maybe we can try and get something with this setup, but your Ori doesn't really have the damage without that ultimate at the moment. And you don't really have Root in a position where he can step up to be the carry. Pallet, though.
Oh, Pallet gonna have to try and use a crash down right now. It is a Chem Soul, so we'll have a little bit of the...
Looking for Xayah here. Root might have overextended.
Definitely has overextended. The cleanse ain't gonna do anything. Gonna have to probably flash as well, but honestly, once he got caught out there, I think the cleanse and the flash are useless, and unfortunately for Loud, their carry is gone. Now they can use the Rift Herald on the top side, really, mid lane, really kind of put down the pressure.
Yeah, there was no need for Root to be in that position. Didn't have any sort of vision. It gets caught out now. That's going to be the mid lane turret taken with it. Now Loud starting to move in. Levi in a good position. Keep your eyes on Pallet. Actually going to come back over the wall. I thought he was going to try and keep that position.
Yeah, you got TP wards available as Kiaya kind of comes in from the mid lane. You're going to see now if Robbo can keep him going, but never mind. They're going to try and fully commit here onto the Renekton and get his ultimate out of him. The paranoia does mean that there's no real re-engage to come out of this one here. Kiaya taking a lot of damage here and will eventually be taken out. They did get the Dragon on the side of GAM, but can they get out with their lives? That is the question. Robbo feeling empowered and confident gets kicked right the way back because he wants nothing to do with this team. And Levi ward tops over, so Dragon goes over to GAM, kill to Loud.
Yeah, Loud though, they're trying to see if they can maybe move into position here to just keep them pushed out. Actually going to continue to chase this. I wasn't sure if they were just trying to look for the mid-tier 2 instead, but they did find a pick.
Katsy's getting a lot of damage onto him. He does have the spirit, doesn't have the Spirit Rush, I should say. And that means he's going to be
substantially, and just again trying to see if they can find these picks versus big team fights.
Not only does it lead to picks, it leads to an objective. And
GAM, because let's be real, I mean, Xayah scales wonderfully, Orianna scales fantastically, same with Cassante. So the later this game goes, I think they're trying to keep an eye out for Robo. Oh, Pallet missed it!
Pallet missed it! Levi has to kick away. They do get the stretching strike. That's going to force the cleanse. The Charms comes down. They got Kiaya on the backside. The flanking Renekton is the scariest. They look to try and get onto Root, and he is dead. Now that's 2 kills. Good shockwave, but I don't think it's going to be enough. A double kill for the top laner as they keep pushing in and more. They're looking to try and make do and make up for a first game wins, and GAM looking to bounce back hard.
Root thought that this was game 1, thought that he could go forward, but wasn't it? Kicks off just how quickly Loud panic. when they see the Renekton come in. Like, Root had already used.
No need to overforce, no need to get too antsy. But like I said, in that last fight, the panic that kind of set in. But oh, here we go. They're looking for a little bit of a move here onto the Kai'Sa, and they will find her. Can they get anyone more? That's the question. The TP's come in, but a 2 kill for none. You said for GAM to not be antsy, but Loud didn't allow them to be.
Robo, how have you done this twice? Absolutely styling on them.
By Mercedes-Benz, it is going to be Kiaya versus Robo, and Robo is kind of having his way with this match.
More Loud in this area, which means
Tinoz, he does get kicked back, but there's no charm. They're going to finally jump straight in on top of him, but now they can get everybody else down. You can see Root trying to deal with the Lee Sin. The paranoia puts everybody into the darkness, and they can't find the carries. 2 kills, 3 kills, maybe even 4. Slayer goes down, and that's it. The Baron and Loud are right back in the game.
the pick was so close to being there, but the damage was not there to follow up. And once again, Loud are managing to snatch victory from the jaws of defeat.
It just feels like GAM, it's such a massive moment. They felt like they had it, but just small little things that went against them that just didn't really work. Levi looking for a 1v1. Never mind, it's a 1v2. Just get his ward jump over the wall, but he's going to be nowhere near this dragon to even potentially stop that soul point going over. But I mean, Loud just playing this matchup so well.
Got this Lee Sin Ari, let's try and make a quick pick, and you can see the idea was there, especially with Slayer.
Just knew he was dead. There was nothing to go, there was nothing to run away from.
And now you've still got all the standing gold on the map. She now is Loud to now not only get the gold lead back in your favor, but also throw it.
Here we go. They're looking for a little bit of a fight right now. The turret from the Nocturne in the mid lane, because he's got the paranoia to join in on top of this one. Kati has been spotted, and immediately the paranoia comes out. Turn off the lights. Where are you going to go? I'm going to jump right on top of your face and force you to back away. Just small little things that just stop everything from GAM, and Loud have just perfectly navigated this mid to late game.
Kati and Levi try to turn onto Croc, but he's able to get out of there as well. And now Loud, they've still got 2 barred up minions here, but Croc has been separated. Can GAM now try and remount something?
You know what? If it's so nice, you try it twice. Let's go for it. They're going to try and see if they get Kai on the backside. He pops the dominance to see if they can burn him down. There's the good kick. The shockwave comes in. Slater tries to do the damage, but the feathers do go flying. No Root to come out. Slater does get the stopwatch off finally. They're jumping onto Root, but Root has a stopwatch of his own. Kati goes down to Robo on the backside of this one. Immediately turns his target onto the other carry of GAM, and should be able to slice him down. He was the featured matchup. He was the man we looked to be the king, and he is doing just that. A triple kill for Robo as a CB LOL roar into the World Championship. He's not quite done. He wants to best a little bit more time, but he's not got the damage now. He's finally done on his all out, but they may still look for more.
Robo was the chosen one. He was the one we said to watch the day. And in game 2, when Loud were down, we said they were out. Robo stood tall and said, come at me, Kiaya. What you got?
They said you got the high ground, but it does not matter because Robo still taking a lot of damage, finally gets the Gargoyle Stone Plate. He's going to get another dominance. That is the second dominance in this fight. And finally the shutdown comes on the Robo, but he is not the carry for the minute. Kaya does get a double kill. And
like, even look at Robo there. It's an
elixir of iron. Yeah, he's got an elixir of iron, so he's doing even more there. There's going to be the cam. So goes in, stolen! Nicely done by Levi, the king of objective steals. He'll give his life, but it is enough to just get the Baron. So this is the issue there. And look, Levi always love a little bit of extra.
Which means mid lane tower is going to fall. GAM, they're crumbling in front of them. Like, yes, you took away an advantage, but you also gave yourself a disadvantage in this 4 versus 5 now as Loud continue to push forward. One more.
This isn't exactly an easy target. Even if you do burst them out, you're going to have to do it again after the fact. And with Baron still up for another minute, they are putting in some serious work. The Paranoia comes out to stop any kind of re-engage, as they do eventually jump here straight onto the Renekton. Kiaya in no man's land. He flashes, but he's feared anyway. He was left in the dark, and now he will be shut down by himself, alone and isolated. And now without the Renekton to put any kind of real pressure down, Robo doesn't have a problem with this. He'll tank this all day long. He doesn't care what they throw at him. In fact, he might just turn around and say, take the tower, I'll tank it.
Yeah, they're just going to be able to continue to push in. This is going to be the 3rd inhibitor turret dropped. Loud going to start to rotate up towards this top side, it looks like, to take the last inhibitor, escort these minion waves in the mid lane as well. Tinoz is resetting. He wants the TP. Loud want to end it here.
Yeah, Loud want to end it, but you can see there, GAM know if they let anyone go back, they're in so much trouble. There you go, the reset's coming in. Death Cap, I imagine, to be finished. There it is, coming out from Tinones. The damage is insane now from this Orianna. The scaling has been hit. Robbo goes back and TP's right back in just to pick up an Elixir of Iron. He doesn't even care about the fight. He wants the towers. They want the 2-0. They try to go for the kick, but Levi can't get there in time. He's flared, he's rooted, and he is killed. 2 kills going over to Loud. Not only will they get 2 kills, they'll get the 2-0. And Loud will be continuing on in the upper bracket. It will be GAM to go down to the losers.